Please welcome Dixie Carter.
Ladies and gentlemen, as we welcome you to this very special edition of Impact on the road from the Crown Coliseum in Fayetteville, North Carolina, the appearance of the TNA President Dixie Carter indicates that the moment of truth has arrived.
And what is the truth? We're going to find out here tonight. Who gains control of TNA? Will it be TNA President Dixie Carter, or will it be the immortal Hulk Hogan?
For months, we've been anticipating the ruling from a federal judge in Dallas, Texas, that would decide the fate of the legal issues between Dixie Carter and Hulk Hogan. And with Hulk Hogan in attendance tonight, with Dixie Carter in the ring, it's decision time.
First of all, I wanted to say thank you. I wanted to say thank you so much to each and every one of you who have reached out to me over the last several months with your kind words and support. Your emails, your tweets, your Facebook messages, and especially talking to you in person at TNA live events around the world. These last few weeks has meant the world to me. Your support has given me strength, and I am very, very grateful. But I'm here tonight. I'm here tonight to share with you the outcomes of the legal proceedings that started back in November and the court ruling that came down this morning. And while things did not go as I had hoped, I can promise you,
I got to tell you, Mike, Dixie's disposition, it doesn't seem like it's like the ruling went Dixie's way. That's just my observation here.
Just at the moment when Dixie Carter was going to go public with the judge's ruling, the appearance of Immortal, Eric Bischoff, Matt Hardy, Gunnar and Murphy, the Freak Rob Terry, and the Nature Boy himself, the dirtiest player in the game, Ric Flair, making their way to the ring. And as I've got to agree with you, listening to Dixie, watching her body language, doesn't look positive, does it?
Oh, look at Eric Bischoff's, his disposition, his body language. He's kind of mocking and poking fun at Dixie.
Dixie, when we agreed earlier today to let you come out here and say goodbye to all of your fans, that didn't mean we wanted you to come out here and try to do your PR spin and spread your Dixie dust around and try to Twitter your way out of the reality of the fact. See, we're very busy guys, and we got a lot to do tonight, and quite frankly, our time is more valuable than that. So before we see you go, I just want to say, Dixie, I respect you. I do. I've learned so much from you. I can't begin to tell you. And even though I know you're a woman in a man's world, you have one massive set of balls. Are you starting to understand where you are tonight, young lady? This should be called Flair Country. You got that vibration? And they all know that had you taken my room key that night in Orlando, we would have avoided all this. And you would have been on a long, year-long ride. Instead, you elect to text, tweet, email, voicemail, whatever else you do, because you think that they're going to love you. Is that what gets you off? Don't you understand? We get them off. your money, your time, your energy. We want everything you have. That's who we are. The one with the most toys wins the game. Now, if you really want to hear what the legal ruling was today, Dixie, and by the way, there's a Holiday Inn right down the road, baby. I introduce to you the legend, the man that makes you immortal, Hulk Hogan.
Dixie Carter, it was really all about gaining control. Hulk Hogan, Eric Bischoff, Ric Flair, and Immortal, they are power hungry, they always have been, and they always will be.
Well, you better get used to it, my friend, because it seems like they, meaning Immortal, Eric Bischoff, Ric Flair, and Hulk Hogan, it's pretty obvious. I don't personally need to hear the ruling. I think the judge in Texas went towards Hulk Hogan. My opinion, it seems like he's the man in charge.
You know something, maniacs? Maybe I'm all amped up because the electricity in this building, or maybe my adrenal glands are pumping so fast that I'm not thinking straight. But seeing how I was in that courtroom with you today, Dixie Carter, I think it's safe to say that I now control 100% of TNA.
Wow, there it is.
That confirms your thoughts.
It's all mine, Dixie. TNA is all mine. From everything that happens in this ring to everything that happens in my office in Nashville, I make all the decisions. And you, Dixie, well, you're just unemployed. You know, somewhere along the way, you kind of became delusional. You know, they talk about me being an egomaniac. Well, nobody believes their own hype like you do, Dixie. That's a fact. And when I think about the way you spoon-fed all these fans, made them believe in you, we used you, Dixie. Eric and I used you to get right back on top of the wrestling business. Somewhere along the way, while you were being delusional all this time, you forgot what your place in TNA is, was, and always will be. You supply the money.